And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, just some ominous looking clouds here in West Lafayette. This is looking south. There's Yeager and Sagamore Parkway here in West Lafayette, but just a few light sprinkles here and there. But we have a wide range of temperatures across the viewing area where we have some rain kind of falling at a steady rate. Logansport 66, Peru 68, while it's 78 Purdue Airport. Low 80s down toward Covington and Attica. So depending on where you are, you kind of have a difference of weather. So as we get toward radar, you can see kind of a little steadier rain up in Newton and Jasper County. But I want you to look at this feature right here, this little line that's moving kind of away from the storms. That's the outflow boundary that these storms give off whenever they're kind of giving their last breath of air. It's that cold air going underneath the storm and then kind of overriding it, and those storms eventually just kind of fade away. But we're seeing some growth in some storms kind of doing its own thing here on our eastern side. We'll get a little closer look here toward Carroll, Cass County, Howard County, and Miami County. Bunker Hill, the Peru Grissom Air Force Base, has gotten hit a couple times. I had a severe thunderstorm warning earlier. About an hour ago, Burlington, Galveston, seeing a good little storm there. A lot of lightning, heavy rain toward Rossville too. Delphi, Flora, and also to the northwest. As I was mentioning, Morocco, Kentland, Newton, Jasper County, Remington seeing some nice steady rain, but Fowler, even down toward Lafayette, I think we're just seeing maybe a few sprinkles here and there. Here's kind of a more broad look of these complex of storms, and we've been tracking this all morning long. It started off well in northern portions of Wisconsin, Michigan, and traveled south. And as expected here midday, these storms are now south of Lafayette and east, at least the more severe parts. You can see a severe storm down toward Columbus, Ohio, stretching all the way out to some severe storms in Iowa and into Peoria as well. So the rest of today, we're going to be watching this closely, watching the radar, because a lot of the models have been kind of just off and on about whether they are giving way to more storms later or not. But I do think since we've had some storms this morning early, and then we had storms here this midday, this might kind of put a kibosh on some of the storms. But if we get the sun out, if we can really warm up this afternoon, this is 7 o'clock, notice how there's nothing on the Futurecast. There may be a couple storms here and there, but this Futurecast, this model in particular, is putting some storms in by 10:30 tonight, and I do think that could be the case. I think later this evening we could see more storms once the energy gets back going in the atmosphere and we decrease the cloud coverage. But tomorrow we'll be seeing likely a gray start with some showers here by noon, kind of exiting the viewing area. Then we'll see more clearing by Wednesday afternoon as the surface front starts to pass through. Maybe an isolated sprinkle, but severe weather looks unlikely for your Wednesday. It'll be clear for Thursday. So the rest of this afternoon, and I'll keep this through this evening as well, so I don't want to put a correct time frame because we still have a lot of uncertainties on what will happen or how these storms will impact the weather tonight. But I still want to give you caution to stay weather aware. Level 2 slight risk for the entire viewing area, damaging winds, isolated large hail, and we'll be seeing that the case for this evening, possibly. That's why I'm only giving about a 20 to 30% chance, just kind of my mind thinking, well, we could have some storms later tonight. Regardless, watch the radar. I don't think we'll be hitting that 90-degree mark due to the rain and the clouds that we have overhead. Upper to mid 80s will be likely with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Some showers and a few storms, non-severe for tomorrow afternoon, 78 for that noontime temperature, and lower to mid 80s by 6 o'clock once the cold front has finally passed. We'll see a better weather day though, Thursday. 58 for a low Thursday morning, 81 for a high, and then warming up Friday, Saturday with some spotty storms Saturday morning through midday. Then we'll cool down again, 82 Sunday and Monday with plenty of sunshine to start off next week.